everyone, so I'm out in my backyard. I am potting up some plants and I thought I would just have a little discussion with you maybe. So first I'm mixing some perlite into some soil. I've started to just use cactus soil for everything, honestly, because I really tend to overwater. Because, you know, I love my plants, so I always want to be watering them, right? So I've started using a lot of perlite and a lot of cactus soil in my mixes. But anyways, so today I got a bunch of plants in Greeley and Windsor. Some from a Black Lives Matter auction and some from a few local nurseries. So, let's see here. I'm gonna start out with this Black Raven ZZ. Look how stunning. I think she deserves a beautiful, beautiful pot. And these guys don't like a lot of water, so I think I'm going to use terracotta with her. And I know I only have 6 subscribers so far, but I thought, why not try to have a discussion? Oh, look at those. Look at those tubers. Wow, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. This is why they don't need much water, huh? Because they have these tubers. That is super, super cool. But anyways, while I do this, I thought I would discuss, rare plants with y'all, because I'm fairly new to the social media side of plant life. In the past, like a lot of you guys, I just went into the plant store and got whatever I felt was pretty, because that's what you did in the time before social media. I'm 30, so I'm a little ancient on the YouTube, Instagram, social media side of things. Oh my god, look how pretty she is. That is stunning. This is from the Black Lives Matter auction on the Northern Colorado plant page. And I'm gonna go put her in the shade. So, since I've been kind of in the plant game, so to speak, I've noticed there's like a big old deal about variegation and rare plants. So pretty much all of us have a monstera. It's one of the most common plants, a Monstera deliciosa. Used to be less common, but they've gotten super popular in recent years. So a Monstera deliciosa is gonna run you $10 to $20, though they were recently spotted at Sprouts for $7.99 in my local municipality. So that is pretty crazy. $7.99 isn't necessarily normal. But, you can get a Monstera deliciosa easy under $20. No big deal at all, right? Now, a Monstera albo variegata or a Monstera Thai constellation is going to run you $250. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? I'd love to hear from more seasoned plant people, like, what the deal is. Like, why are people willing to spend, $240 more on the exact same plant just because it has a little variegation? I don't know if I just have race on the mind because of our current political climate, but it seems like kind of racist, like, why would you pay so much for a plant just because it's got a little white speckling on it? I don't know. What's wrong with a nice green plant? But then some plants, like this variegated Schefflera, this little baby cost me $5 in Greeley today. So, I don't really understand the difference between, why is a Monstera this price for variegation and why is a Schefflera $5 for the variegated version. Definitely let me know. I do have a sneaking suspicion that it has a lot to do with social media and Instagram more than it actually does the difficulty of cultivation. And, I could be wrong. Maybe a variegated Monstera is extremely difficult to cultivate. And then I would be totally wrong, but I think it just has to do with what's popular on social media. It's like, I gotta have the next best thing, which is so, like, commodifying. And these are plants, these are living creatures, you know? And it's weird to me that we've commodified them to that extent, almost like having, like, the next best pair of Air Jordans, or something like that. I'm not sure if this is making a ton of sense, or if other people even feel this way. But yeah, oh, look at the roots on this pet. She has some good roots. I always try to kind of massage the roots a little bit, just to loosen them up and get them ready to spread out a little bit. Ooh, you know what? I just mixed the soil up in this pot, but I think I want to put her in there. Okay. Oh, that looks really, really cute. I love that. A cute pot can make all the difference for, you know, a common plant like a little peperomia. But yeah, there's something morally wrong about paying $250 for a plant that you can get the exact same plant, but just with a little different coloring for almost nothing. So yeah, if any of y'all are rare plant people, I'm genuinely curious about, you know, what is it about rare plants that gives you that draw? Like, why is it so, I guess, special or impactful to you? Are they more difficult to grow? Because I've heard variegated plants don't photosynthesize as easily because the green chlorophyll is what photosynthesizes. So yeah, let me know if you guys have had any issues. Does a variegated monstera grow as easily as a regular monstera? Maybe that's why they're not in cultivation, is because they're hard to grow. Which I guess leads me to another question is, why would you spend so much money on a plant that's hard to grow and could actually possibly just die on you? You know what I mean? That sounds very stressful. Very, very stressful. So I got this little baby wax ivy for my sister. I recently got a wax ivy for myself. But my sister's come over to the dark side now, and she has become a plant person, which makes me beyond happy. So I have someone to go plant shopping with in my little sister. Now, these are a great gem of the thrift store. I get some of these every time I go, these square glass things, because you can put plants in there and actually see when they need to be watered, even though there's no drainage, because it's clear, so you can actually see through the side whether it's dry or not. And oh my god, check out this baby begonia leaf. She is so tiny, isn't she? Anyway, sorry, my video cut off because it was actually too hot outside, so my phone shut down until it cooled off. But anyway, if anybody was watching, just let me know. I'm curious to see if any rare plant owners out there have, I guess, insight into, you know, what makes these variegated syngonium, variegated monstera, variegated alocasia, I don't know. What makes these things worth it? So let me know in the comments down below. Thank you.